Ugh, I can never get any peace and quiet anymore these days. I wish things would quiet down once the new year happens. Hey, I think I'm scheduling these uploads to play I'm scheduling them to upload in the New Year's. Anyway, hello there everyone. I am Remix the Idiot, and welcome back to Advance Wars. Days of Ruin. I was listening to music because you know what they say, when things are loud, just drown it out with even louder music that you like. In my case, it's Advance Wars music. Alright, let us continue on to Chapter 6. We are experiment, and I believe it's around after this mission that things start slowing down, so I'm not sure how many missions we'll be able to do today. But as usual, as you can see from the length of the video, we're still gonna at least be an hour long. There we go. You can enter it if you just double click.
Tell me, my boy, do you know why it is that dinosaurs became extinct?
Huh? No? But I bet Captain Renner does.
Not likely. Lynn, front and center.
There are many possible explanations. I assume you're referring to the meteor theory?
Oh, right you are. The theory states a meteor struck the planet millions of years ago. The impact caused mega tsunamis upward of 300 feet in height to sweep the globe. The shock waves spawned earthquakes reaching 12.0 and 13.0 on the Richter scale.
Richter, I don't know.
Pieces of the meteor ignited global wildfires, causing enormous devastation. Dinosaurs without the benefit of fireproof surfboards were ill-equipped to survive.
Fireproof surfboards? Whatever. The point is, most dinosaurs perished. One day they ruled the world, and the next, they were a few pages in our history books. We survived our meteors.
So we did. Cockroaches aren't nature's only durable creature, are they? 3 cheers for mankind, and for much smaller meteors too. Can we move this along, Doc? What is it you want to tell us?
Yes, of course. Meteors, dinosaurs, cockroaches. Oh yes, the clouds of ash. That's it.
The ash blocks out the sun, which of course means that plant life withers and dies. Some say the fate of the dinosaurs was sealed because of similar sunlight-blocking clouds. So you're saying we're going to share their fate? Is that it? No need to panic, Captain. Unlike the luckless dinosaurs, we possess knowledge and science. If we can get the automated crop factory running, we'll have as much grain as we want.
How's my camera? Everything's going fine, right? There was like a bit of a visual error I saw with the top screen. I hope it's fixed now.
Automated what? A factory with an environmental system designed for the cyclic cultivation of genetic. Whoa, spare me the scientific mumbo jumbo. You're giving me a headache. Cut to the chase and tell me what I need to do. No jokes, no science. Clear? Yes, of course. If we can get the systems running, we can produce food. We won't be able to sustain a population of millions, but we'll be able to feed New Worthington. I trust that was clear enough. Oh, but there is one thing I worry about.
What's that, Dr. Morris?
I wonder. Yes, let me ask you a question, young man. Do you believe in evil? The kind of evil that revels in the destruction of the world and of mankind with it? The kind of evil that thrives on the pain, suffering, and sorrow of innocence?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm just thinking out loud. Pay me no mind at all. I've actually forgotten what it is I asked you. Status report, Lynn.
Unidentified units in the field, sir. They're ignoring all communications.
They're advancing on our positions. Move out.
It's the enemy. Oh, the commander is Will.
Look at all these flowers. Aren't they beautiful? These flowers are unique to this map. I'm not sure if they show anywhere else in the campaign, but this is our first and probably only time we get to see these flower fields around. Scale is confusing. In Advance Wars, you don't really actually know how big or small something is. Like, what is the average size of a city? The answer is dependent. But like that's like the closest we can get to a measure. Another way we can measure things is by using the stats of units and stuff. Like an infantry can move 3, and a turn in Advanced Wars is a day, which is an entire 24 hours. So if we assume they move for 8 hours, then we can probably get an estimate of how large a map of Advanced Wars is. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because that is a genuine concern for me. Yeah, what can I say? I've been playing too much Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. Scale and math and science and stuff are all important to me. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, Will, come in. Captain Brenner, can you give me any tips for the upcoming battle? Of course, I'd be glad to. Hold on 1 second. Blast! Now where did I put those? Did you lose something, Captain? Lynn gave me some notes for his tactics session, but I can't seem to find them. Aha! Here they are. No, oh wait, that's just a drawing of the tank I made when I was bored. Captain? Are you really getting all of your strategy from Lynn? Maybe you should keep that secret from the rest of the troops. She's a natural teacher. Wait, she's a natural teacher. Yeah, why can't I pronounce teacher? She's a natural teacher, Will. I'm just not much for that kind of thing. Yes, here they are. Okay, let's see what she has to say. I believe this will actually be the last time I read out loud the red text. Afterwards, I'm gonna be ignoring them, I think. I'm not actually sure what comes up next here. Captain, tell Will to quickly capture factories and cities. He needs to defend his foot soldiers with other units while they do so. The area southeast of the factory will make an ideal defensive perimeter. The enemy swarms you, retreat to this area and regroup. And have them build an anti-tank unit for the enemy's war tank. Spoilers, that's it. Is that all? Yes, that's... Oh, wait a second. P.S. Don't just read this to Will. Pretend you thought of it yourself. Damn. Let's just keep this to ourselves, alright? I love him. You gotta love him. How can you not? Alright, gotta play smart here. Let's get ourselves in some nice positions. Some very nice defensive positions. Ooh, they got quite a lot, but again, we have factories. There's no way we can possibly lose as long as we tank. Oh yeah, Penny. This is actually my favorite song in the OST. Is it okay, Daddy? Of course, little one. Play to your heart's desire. Do remember to record the battle, though. I must know how each soldier fights, and how each one dies. Father, I cannot condone this. I can see no reason for us to attack these people. It is meaningless. Meaningless? Whatever are you babbling about? Is there a more meaningless expenditure of energy than life itself? I think not. Get him! Boom! Okay, her canon voice to me now is Clee. Ah, I did not see that. No matter. Ooh. We're fine. Honestly, literally. Alright, let's attack like so. Alright, this guy has to be stopped at all costs. At the very least interrupted like so. How much defense do we have here? Wasteland, 2 stars, alright, good. Forgot how much defense those cost. The wastelands do nothing but cost movement. Yeah, look how much movement they cost for every one. Triple movement, like wow. Alright. Got a factory now. It's all gonna be smooth sailing from here on. For the most part. This one is ours for the taking as well now. Someone ought to take care of that tank. Let's get a mech. We need some firepower. And we're not exactly trying to go anywhere here, we're just trying to survive this onslaught of attacks. Just trying to hold up a defense. Alright, this guy's almost got that city and that's no good. They already have 2 cities. Can't have that now, can we? Having too many infantry types is a bit problematic at times, so try to minimize the variety of capturing units you have. Like pick a preferred infantry unit, infantry or bike, and then never buy the other one as much as possible. Because that can be problematic in some ways. Casualties are still at a minimum. I guess I should try explaining the grading system. I'm not exactly familiar with it, but I have watched some videos and I know a bit, but I'm not exactly at any liberty to explain how they work myself. Alright, that's a pain in the ass. Alright, let's just attack this guy. Mech. I don't actually know what to do with this guy. Send him back for repairs. Okay then, looks like we're both playing the waiting game here, huh? I see how it is. Be that way. I can dig this. How much bases do we have? I will actually... I almost got a tank. I was thinking of saving up. Why, you ask? Don't worry about it. You'll see. It didn't seem to matter all that much in the end. I can't buy a rig still. I guess that's way too complicated for us. Transport units, man, how do they work? Alright, let's try approaching and see how they respond. Ooh, a little stupid, I got a little too close. It's fine, we're fine. We'll be fine. Ooh, just in time to get the first strike advantage at full health. Too bad for you, that was the most terrible engagement known to man ever taken. Tank. What's wrong, Pumpkin? Did those bad people blow up all your toys? I suppose you'll be wanting more. Well, what's the magic word? Please! I want a big boom! How could I deny such a well-mannered little girl? I look forward to seeing how they respond to the world's mightiest tank. This should prove to be most enlightening. Look, reinforcements, and oh my gosh, that tank, it's enormous! Bring us to speed, Lynn. Give us what you have on that monster. I'm sorry, sir. Our database has no intel on that tank. That is a war tank. A war tank? Compared with standard tanks, it has vastly superior armor and firepower. It is currently the most powerful ground unit in the world today. And how are we supposed to stand against it? It's too darn big! I don't know. Pick a god and pray, I guess. In other words, it's time to fucking run. Play the patience game. I will not be buying any units. I need the money. Because, here we go. Oh, Isabella, what is it? What's wrong? It's nothing. I'm fine. The factory, its systems have been updated. It can now produce anti-tank units. Well, ain't that convenient? She's right. The system just rebooted. Anti-tank units will prove to be very effective against the war tank. I think she may be right. Amazing. We may have a chance after all. Isabella, I want an explanation. Now. How... Later, Lynn. We've got a battle to fight. Anti-tank units, huh? Let's see how tough that war tank really is. Yes. Come on, just shy in range. How rude. How about you take this on for size? So this is an anti-tank, it's an indirect unit, and obviously it is supposed to deal with tanks of any kind. They are very slow and they don't have a lot of fuel. Kinda hate them. These indirects are special in that they can actually still attack in melee. And if any direct units, like a tank, tries to attack them, they can counterattack. Although just like every other indirect unit, like say the artillery, they cannot attack and move at the same turn. Alright, how much movement do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sadly, I think you guys are gonna have to serve as meat shields. Sorry about that. That was my Discord. My condolences. Someone's shiny hunting. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm saying condolences. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. We'll buy another artillery next turn because indirect combat is definitely the key to victory here. Yikes. Oh, I want to turn on the battle animations for this one. You guys should see the battle. You guys should see the war tank. Don't get the many levels. What'll happen if we attack? Ooh. Hey, 10%, you know? I mean, he could live. He could live. He could survive a counterattack. Potentially. Alright, let's attack with the artillery first. Yep, that is a decision most wise. Yeah, look at that thing. It's massive, badonka honka longer arse. We won't even need the anti-tank for this. Just engage. Oh, 7. That's a lot, but he ain't not that much. No, don't attack from there. Meat shield formation, go! Unfortunately, because of my recording setup, one screen shows up big while the other shows up small whenever there's a battle animation engagement.
That's about it though. I'm gonna turn them back off. Oh yeah, let's get that thing killed. Amazing. Eat it, son of a bitch. Alright, tanks are kinda useless. Let's get another anti-tank, just to show off. Nice. Good luck. Fantastic luck. Alright, let's try not to get this thing killed. I will explain why later. Going after the veteran guy. I like your style. Unfortunately, you lose. That's it. Look at me acting all cocky. I haven't even done anything. It's still just tutorials. That's it. All enemy units have been defeated. We won. Oops. Wasn't a walk in the park, but you're right. We won. And it was all thanks to Isabella. If it hadn't been for her... No, I didn't do anything. Don't be modest, dear. Now let's check on those crop growing systems. A. Alright, so 300 is what you need for an S. Anything higher than that is pointless. Kinda hard to get it above 300 anyway. 250 is A. Every increment's a 50. So 200 would be a B, and 150 would be a C. And any lower than that, yeah. Speed just tells you how many days it took you to beat. Power tells you how many engagements you were able to win, how many enemies you were able to kill. And techniques is for how many people on your side you were able to keep alive and not die. It's that simple. Kill a lot, do it fast, and don't get anyone killed. What's the word, Doc? You and Lynn gave that system the once-over? Yes, well, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The system's useless. The factory has been destroyed. What are you doing, Lynn? I had a joke I wanted to tell first. Save your jokes for when I'm not around. What do you mean, destroyed? Do you mean we can't repair it? That would be quite difficult, I'm afraid. The factory was extremely sophisticated. The components needed to repair it are not likely to be found at the corner grocery. Not that we have one anymore. You're not laughing. That's terrible, Dr. Morris. What are we supposed to do now? I'm afraid I don't know, and to tell the truth, there's something else that truly disturbs me. There is? What? It appears the enemy's goal was to destroy the factory all along. If we had gotten the factory up and running, we could have solved our food sorted problem. We could have lived here peacefully. What did they gain by destroying the factory? It was as if they all wanted us to die. Well, look at this. Flowers. They're quite beautiful, aren't they? We were in the battlefield. They were in the battlefield. But there's something odd about them. Whatever you do, don't touch those flowers. Dr. Morse? Pardon me, Lynn, but I must ask you a personal question. Are you over 20 years of age? Maybe. I'm not as young as Isabella, but are you implying something, Doctor? No, of course not, and there's no need to glare at me like that. It's quite unsettling.
I only asked because these flowers have yet to infect anyone over the age of 20, and in fact, what are you talking about? Have you heard of the endophlorescens terribilis? Virus? Its common name is creeping dengue.
Oh, look at that. How pretty.
Here's the top picture, just in case. Back to the bottom one. He was my age? The flowers aren't decorative. They're the result of a parasitic virus. And there's nothing beautiful about them, Lynn. This boy is dead.
Wait, so the flowers came out of his body?
Kingy. It acts like a parasite, but it spreads like a virus. I don't claim to know how it works. I just know that it does. Since the meteors fell, I've buried many victims of this cowards.
He had roots and leaves growing under his skin, in his ears, in his eyes. Little roots. Little roots. I almost read that as robots for some reason.
Yes, there are little robots crawling out of fish behind his eyes.
That's even creepier, actually. What if you could hear them?
Flynn, please stop talking about it. Curiously, the virus seems to only infect young people. You're in the right age range, Will, which means you're at risk. If you meet anyone suffering from this, you must stay away. Is that clear?
Oh yeah, it's clear. Starvation, raiders, and flowers that kill you? You gotta love this place.
The world's certainly not making it easy for us, is it? We can't give up.
As long as there's life, there's hope.
Exactly.
I wonder what they say in the fricking Dark Conflict version. What's the fucking thing Brenner likes to say there, or whatever the heck his name is? Why does Europe and Americas need to have two different translations? That never made sense to me. Ooh, we finally got our first ever optional stage here. So these are the optional stage. This one Manx did do, but afterwards he ignored everything. I am actually going to ignore this for now because I want to save these for bonus episodes of Advance Wars Days of Ruins. This entire Let's Play series is only going to be about me doing the main story. These ones are optional. They have absolutely nothing to do. They're just there for fun and if you want a challenge and all that good stuff. Go on to the next stage. Chapter 7. A Kind of Home.
So, we've hit a snag in our current supply procurement plan. Got any suggestions what we do now, Doc? Oh, yes, No, I don't. We're in trouble, no doubt about it.
Are there any other factories with the systems we need?
No, not to my knowledge.
Automated crop factories? Do you know something, Isabella? Yeah, we should rename. You guys should have renamed Isabella to Plot Convenience, because that's all she ever does. And yes, there is a reason she does it, but for now, she's just someone who's really convenient. Yes, I do. What is it?
You're absolutely certain about this?
Yes.
This is no joking matter, young lady. I can't believe I just said that. You're saying you know the location of another factory, is that correct?
Yes. It is located at latitude 25.345 degrees north and longitude 131.035 degrees west.
Oh, well, as long as you're sure.
Right down to the X and Y coordinates, what the fuck? That's in the Serrata mountain range. There's an underground nuclear shelter at the coordinates I've given you. It contains a subterranean farm and small-scale factory capable of feeding 1,000 people.
They really expect us to believe that? I've never heard of such a place.
Nor have I. It was constructed for Rubinel's senior cabinet ministers and captains of the industry. In the event of an all-out nuclear war, they would be able to live in the shelter for decades. Its existence is not known to the general public. Access requires a grade 4 security clearance.
Oh, now we know. You must be the president's secret daughter. Oh.
The construction contract for the shelter was awarded to a private military firm, IDS. 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 ID.
What is it, Isabella? What's wrong?
I'm sorry. It's my head. It's pounding so hard. I can't think.
Captain Brenner, I'll take care of Isabella. You do that, Will. That Will may be a complete mystery, but strangely, I feel confident she's not lying. Perhaps those coordinates will lead us to the answer to our dilemma. Could be, Doc. It's worth checking out, that's for sure. Captain, sir, one of our recon units just pulled in. It's reporting a firefight in progress. There's a lone unit running for its life. It's a Rubinel unit, sir. Could somebody tell me why these Lazurians are up in my business? Did they not see the meteors, the fires, the floods, the dead people? They act like there's still a damn war going on and... Hey, who are you? And what? More importantly, why the hell are you talking to yourself with the radio on? I'm assuming the radio was on and we could hear all your complaining. This is Captain Brenner of the 12th Battalion. Oh yeah, now we're talking. The cavalry arrives. Alright, so this is Waylon. He is hateable, and I love him. Everyone does. This guy is everyone's favorite character as far as I'm aware, within the people that know Days of Ruin. Name and rank, soldier. Where's the rest of your company? Name and rank? Listen up, brother man. That's all ancient history. I ain't here to peep from the big brass since the sky fell in. How the hell did he get his license as a pilot, much less become a soldier, much less a commander, with his personality? Honestly. How about you? Nothing, right? Yeah, I thought so. You're right. We've been operating on our own. It seems Rubinel's government is gone for good. Cheer up, Renner. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The name's Waylon. Oh, right. Captain Waylon of the 13th Airborne. Lighten up, will ya? We're survivors. We're like lottery winners. Ain't much left of the old world. Least we can do is enjoy the new one. Captain, the enemy has spotted us and is moving to engage. Understood. Get him ready, Lynn. Alright, this is our introduction to the other main country, nation, whatever. And of course, they're named Lazurians, and we're called Rubinel. Red and blue. Typical. Attention, all units. The yellow fighter is a friendly. Do not, repeat, do not use it for target practice. Right, kindly of you, baby. I owe you one. Alright, we're gonna stop following the tactics. Honestly though, thinking on it, the entire main story campaign is nothing more than a tutorial. And there's no hard mode either, so really, yeah. I guess the only real mission that doesn't have a single tutorial, apart from the usual tactics that's available for every mission, would technically be like the final one. Maybe the few missions behind it as well. But yeah, for the most part, it's just tutorials upon tutorials, right up until the bitter end. Welcome back to the War Room. Today we have a special guest. Oh, at last it's my chance to share some pearls of wisdom with you. But first, let me entertain you with some of my trademark wit. That's not necessary. Can we just hear your tactical analysis? So, a priest, a Lazurian, and a chicken walk into... Wait, that's not it. Oh, right! A chicken and a Lazurian are crossing the road.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Blah 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 blah. I'm not reading.
Oh, now I remember. It wasn't a chicken at all. It was a pony.
Dr. Morris, we will pursue the issue of the pony another time. Understood?
Honestly, where's your sense of humor?
It was shot off in the war. Very sad. Thanks for listening, everyone. Come back again if you need more tips.
I love it. Oh, look at that. It's a missile. Huh. No tutorial.
We're just straight up able to use it. Alright, this map is a little big. Let me zoom out and get a better look. Ooh, that's quite a bunch of enemies we got. There's 13 of them, 11 of us. Yeah, we got a factory. They don't. This should be another easy victory. What can we buy? Alright, let's start with the usual infantry. The range is 3 to 6. Right, this bomber is obviously a big pain in the butt. Let's get rid of it first. And here's an anti-air. Again, no tutorial. Weird. As the name suggests, they take care of air units. And infantry too, but not much else. And missiles are indirect versions of them. They're kinda bad. They're way too expensive. Try not to buy them too much. Alright, let's intercept this guy, shall we? That seems like a fine plan. And here is a battle copter. An air unit. It's very decent, and one you'll be buying a lot in any map that has an airport. Because they kind of complete the weapon triangle. And over here's the Duster. The enemy has him. They're kind of strange. They're a new unit introduced here in Days of Ruin, and honestly, I hate them. They're kinda useless. They can attack almost any unit, but the problem is they only have a fucking machine gun, which doesn't do all that much damage to anyone. Honestly, don't buy them.
More Rube forces. My prayers have been answered. Rejoice, brothers and sisters of Lazuria. Our enemy is before us. In the names of our ancestors, let us sow their soil with their bones.
This is Tasha. I hate her theme. I hate her personality as well. Nice. Wow, 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 wow. You see what I mean? I mean, granted, that was a 2 health Duster. He probably did straight up no damage at all to that missile. How pathetic. What if there's no airports? What completes a triangle? I'd say it's something like a tank beats infantry beats artillery beats tank. Doesn't make too much sense. It's a complicated game. It'd be nice if we had some rigs, but we'll just have to deal. They're kind of encouraging you a lot in the campaign to buy bikes instead of infantry. So if you're a newbie and you're playing the campaign, you might think bikes are good, but honestly, in competitive, they are not all that great. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. I don't, but you don't hear anyone else giving you advice for Advance Wars Days of Ruin, don't ya? No one plays this game. That's why I'm here. I'll be here all night.
Alright, ignore that Duster. He's at 2 health. There's nothing he can do. Try to get these missiles into more offensive positions. They don't have any bases, right? Good. They used to be called bases. Some people still call them bases, but their names nowadays are factories. Anti-air would definitely be our top priority. There's lots of air units. Ooh, that's a little bad. Let's fall back for now. This guy's gonna get that base. Nothing I can do about it. Their city. Just roll with it. Good job, Waylon. You did something. Usually all you do is sit there and play that guitar riff for a bit. That's it. Isn't he such a funny and useless guy? And he even has a funny theme to boot. Oh my, I did not expect their range to be... I'm an idiot. Oh bye. Things are not looking good. Defensive measures, drastic defensive measures are being required right now. Because I am doing stupid. This battle copter is kind of important. Why did I let it get so much damage? Well, it's only really important because you can't buy any more of them. We definitely need something to take care of the ground units. Dang it. I will try, though vainly, to protect the anti-air. I forgot about the missile. That's fine. Oh boy, that's bad. I didn't pay attention to the missile. I didn't notice it was quickly encroaching. That was my bad. For not paying enough attention. No big deal. We are perfectly fine. Honestly, these missiles have already done their job. Oh, whatever, too late. I already ended their turn. I can't sack them. I should focus my forces in here. This seems to be where the battle's going on right now. The bikes do have way more movement, but the fact that they struggle when there aren't a lot of roads, they become more like they become akin to recons, except they don't have the same vision and defense. Just just the same, just the same movement, well, slightly lower movement, and the ability to capture. Again, I am indeed a noob who doesn't know what I'm saying, so if anyone's watching this, you're free to tell me how wrong I am and how epic and high tier bikes actually are. I'll listen. I'm kind of moving very inefficiently. I'll buy 2 bikes, why not? They're encroaching quickly, which does not matter all that much. I'm thonking real hard right now, guys. Ooh, nice luck roll. Yarg. I expected that. Let's just go in guns a-blazing. It'll work out. Yeah, the tanks are useless now. All that matters are anti-air. Let's not waste movement here. Get this over with quickly. How stupid.
Honestly, the rest of the movement doesn't really matter anymore at this point. Let's get this over with quickly, come on. Stop wasting my time! They're running away! Who can play at that game? I'm heading for your HQ. Just accept it, either way you're fucked. My dude. Stop, just stop. Come on, you're really gonna drag this out for me, huh? This guy. Yeah, what you gonna do now? I have all fronts covered. There's literally nowhere for you to go to anymore. Just give up. Yeah, that's a problem with AI. They don't know when to give up, don't they? Noobs face much the same problem. Now, as a former noob myself and a guy who has great memory and makes it a virtue to always remember when I once were. I'll always remember when I couldn't ride my bike. So as such, I will remember when I was still relying on cheats to complete easy mode tutorials of Advance Wars. That is because, I mean, you sort of answered yourself already. They're a noob. And obviously, a noob isn't as aware about victory and lose conditions as an expert might be. If you're an expert, then yeah, you develop a good sense for when it's time to give up, and you know that you won't be able to catch up anymore, no matter what you do. But as a noob, like even if you only have one infantry, you might still be tempted to try. You know. A hero until the end, or a desperate fool trying to save his own skin. Yeah! Those rubes may have won the day, but we shall fight again! Retreat! We drove them away, for now. The enemy's been routed. Will, I want you to make sure the wounded are taken care of. Yes, sir. Thanks for the assist, brother. Who's the run? You got yourself some sort of cabin boy? Cabin boy? He's one of us. We've been patrolling the region looking for survivors. You might need our help. Helping? Survivors? Helping yourself to their money, I hope. Wait, you serious? Of course. We'd be more effective with air support, though. Why don't we join forces and... Time out, Captain Courageous. You want Wayland to join forces with you? Listen to me now. I think you're a good man. I'll even give you a standing ovation. Clap, clap, clap. But if you think I'm going to do charity work, you need to think again. I didn't survive meteors just to risk myself for a bunch of chumps. What in the hell are you babbling about? Are you truly so blind, Brenner? There's no more Central Command. No orders, no missions. I do what I want. Got it? No, I don't think I do, and you got it wrong. The world's been broken, but that doesn't mean you're free to do whatever you want. The ties that bind people together can be re-established. We have to do that. Why would I want to do that? You want to clip my wings, brother? That it? I won't live in a cage. You can do what you want, but just leave me be. By the way, you know a fat cat named Greyfield?
Admiral Greyfield? Yes, I served under him for a while. What about him? He set up shop in the capital. Word is he wants all surviving Rubenal soldiers to come join him. Wants to start what he's calling the new Rubenal army. Creative genius, ain't he? No, I ain't hip on taking orders, but I could make a pretty penny as a mercenary. I'd have all the food I could eat, and the ladies love a man in a uniform, know what I'm saying? There's no accounting for taste. Aw, that's just cold, brother man. Ain't no call for that. Looks like you and I ain't gonna be friends. That the sky calls. Good luck with the charity work. Wait a minute, what about your wounded? What's done is done. Wounded ain't dead, is it? I got places to go, things to do. If you like playing nursemaid, go right ahead. You abandon your own men? You think you can guilt trip me? You got another thing coming, brother man. My only responsibility is surviving. Eat, drink, and be merry another day. Is that so? Uh-huh. Know what responsibility is gonna get you, Brenner? A broken heart and an early grave. Are we letting him go, sir? We can't force him to stay, and we can't force him to care. Is that guy really a soldier? He's nothing like you, Captain. He's nothing like any of us. Soldiers are people, Will. You have to take the good with the bad. Each of us has to choose how to make it in this world, and Waylon made his choice. Try not to let it bother you. We located and extracted Waylon's downed air units. His men are resting comfortably, sir. We've also found some airports. Perhaps the men can be convinced to join us. What do they want? Have you heard any talk about them rejoining their captain? Not a peep, sir. Apparently they want nothing more to do with him. It seems he's used them poorly, risking their lives for nothing more than his own amusement. I can't believe him! Let Waylon's men know they're free to join us if they wish. Now let's head out for that nuclear shelter. It may give us reason to hope for a better day. We could use the air support, certainly. Alright, we'll do one more mission. We have enough time for that. A new threat. Dang it. I see, gotta be so hard. Yeah, the beast is hurting. I need medicine. What are you waiting for, roaches? Swarm and plunder, and don't come back without something to ease my pain. It's not that easy. We don't want fuel and ammo, and most of our weapons were destroyed in the last battle, so... You're this close to dying, boy. Whatever you need, you steal. Understood? Yes, sir. My leg's on fire. I can't believe those soldier boys hit me. Yeah. Gotta kill this infection and then kill me some dog-faced do-gooders. Do you truly harbor such hatred for Captain Brenner? Hey, where did you come from, you frickin' ghost? My dear Sergeant, wait, you have no name now, do you? You're just the Beast. How appropriate. Your propensity for violence saw you expelled from the military, yes? In these past few years, you spent each day slaking your thirst for blood and mayhem. But how do you? All in good time, my friend. When the meteors came, you knew just what you had to do, didn't you? You stole weapons and access codes, and began plundering whatever you could find. For most, the world was a living hell. For a man like you, it was paradise. At last, until Captain Brenner and his good Samaritans arrived. Yeah, I hate him. He ruined everything. When I find him, I'm gonna rip. You will have your vengeance. I'll provide you with supplies and weapons. You desire chaos and destruction, yes? I shall see you are equipped to save that desire. This is the quickest route to the Sarata mountain range. So we'll be passing by Freehaven again, will we? I doubt they'll be happy to see us. But we should check to see if the people are safe. Permission to speak out of turn, sir, but I believe you're too forgiving. God, ah man, I hate doing those voices. It's a good thing he'll be dying soon. How can we be concerned for their welfare after the way their mayor behaved? That doesn't mean we can't abandon them. Can, I mean, doesn't it? They insulted you, sir. I, for one, couldn't care less if they were wiped out from the earth. That's enough of that, Lynn. Captain Brenner. What is it, Will? Are we under attack again? Huh? No, it's those villagers. Remember the ones we met before? They say they want to speak with you, sir. That's so. So this last quake destroyed the remaining buildings, leaving us without food or shelter. We can't survive without assistance. What has this got to do with me? Please, brother, Captain, we need your help. You have my apologies for any bad. Understood. Pack your things. You're coming with us. We can locate that factory. There should be enough food for everyone. Factory? That's right. If you need details, find Dr. Morris. I deal in weapons, not test tubes. All I can tell you is it's key to getting the food we need to survive. Dear? Yes, of course. You have my gratitude. Speaking of food, my people haven't eaten in days. May I ask? Feed you? Ask away. Alright. We're running short ourselves, but I'll see to it. For someone who hasn't eaten for days, you look pretty well fed to me. I beg your pardon? I'm rather curious as to what your villagers are carrying in all those trucks. Wouldn't happen to be provisions, would it? No, it's merely... How dare you? Are you implying that I'm lying? I said no such thing. I merely inferred from your robust condition that you've been eating. Enough! You uppity. Attack! We're under attack! Gather your people and take cover in the rear. We'll continue this later if you survive. Fog of War. It's that same group of raiders. How is it they're still operating? They're using this poor visibility to cover their attack. Someone must be helping them. All units, advance! Keep your eyes peeled. Alright, we get to play as Lynn again. Oh yeah, I love her theme so much. Mark that pillar of fire. See how it illuminates the surrounding area? Looks like there's an enemy infantry unit on the other side of the river. And there are factories there too. We need to capture them ASAP. Let's use our transport helicopters to airlift some infantry up there. Alright. Finally, transport units. Alright, our first mission where the enemy also have their own base. We have 3, they have 1, so it's still going to be fairly easy. But things will be a little more difficult now. So this is fire. They give you vision in a 5 square area. So they kind of make vision. They kind of make Fog of War worthless. If it ain't Fog of War, this thing is nothing more than a hazard that you wanna stay away from. And cities actually, if you capture them, they provide vision as well. A lot of it. 3 squares or 2 squares. So yeah. I take it back actually, we seem to have 4. Infantry and mech units can be loaded onto transport copters. This is the easiest and fastest way to transport troops over long distances. And do that we shall, but first, almost forgot about this again. You know, Will, you should be grateful that I'm such a nice instructor. Oh? When I was in the Rubenel Military Academy, I had very strict instructors. If you missed a question, they'd have you doing push-ups and running laps. You're practically on vacation in comparison. Wow, well, thanks for being so nice. Once I forgot how many ball bearings are in a tank tread, and my instructor screamed at me. Not my screaming either. Nasty stuff. Things you're far too young to hear. Okay, now I'm scared. Blah 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 blah. Understood. Now give me 1,000 push-ups. Okay. One, two, three. Oh, four. Well, you can stop. I was just kidding. Huh? Oh yeah, I knew that. Stop by again if you want more tips or exercise. Gotta love the duo. They're a better comedic duo than Dr. Morris could ever hope to be. Alright, let's set up some defenses. Not much we can do. Capture, capture, capture. Move them out and drop them off. Make sure you find someplace safe. Hopefully no ambush. We can get first strike on this guy. Also, cities, if they're uncaptured or they don't belong to you or belong to someone else, also act like forests. They're really weird in this game. Be very careful of cities in Fog of War. You never know what might be hiding there. Ain't happy to see us, roaches. Let's bury. Oh, my head. So dizzy. Must be that medicine that Creed gave me. And my throat hurts too from doing this voice. But it feels good. My blood is on fire. The rage is burning me up. Yes. I am reborn. The beast will not be denied. Roar! The beast will hunt. Prepare to die. Ooh, how mean. I'm kind of inefficient with how I'm capturing right now. Capture successfully completed. It's improved visibility in the area near the base, giving us an advantage. Not actually sure what else to buy. Maybe I should start saving up. Although it is indeed a waste of turn to not buy anything. Let's buy something. Let's try ferrying some more units over, shall we? That was very incompetent of me. Get rid of you. Yeah, we definitely want the factory first. I was a little way too scared of that infantry. What the hell? Why does that sometimes happen with my mouse? Something's definitely very wrong. Doesn't seem too big of a deal, so I'll try not to let it bother me too much for now. Ooh, how naughty. You were aware of her presence this whole time. You were.
infantry. I mean, the fire, the fire should have still told you where we were, but whatever. Semantics. Alright, we can take care of this. These copters are important. There are still no airports. Without them, your infantry will be way slower. Keep them alive. Let's build up. Once we've got a nice enough number of forces, we shall strike. Flares are nice and all, but a recon is still the best scouting unit you can have. A recon and an infantry in here. You always use more of those. What am I doing with that recon? As long as it has at least 1 HP, it'll be fine. It can still do its job of scouting just fine. Besides, doing good enough. I'm not very great at commentating while thinking. So excuse me, but I'll be quiet for most of the playthrough, it seems. I'll try to see if I can tell you what I'm thinking, but most of the time, when you see me thinking and not saying anything, I am not actually thinking. And I don't have any idea. Let's get a new recon. I didn't expect artillery. We're so good at dealing with. Just color me surprised. Tank in here. Honestly, I'm not too keen on flares. I don't know how to use them, and I can't use them very well. So I just think they're kind of bad. I don't think you'll need them too much for this mission in particular, anyway. So. That recon's really annoying. Save up. Nice. I was gonna say block this anti-air with a T-copter, but then I realized, oh wait, I'm blocking an anti-air with a T-copter. Should I buy? I have so many units now, it's actually a bit overwhelming for me. It's a big problem for me, especially now as an adult. I am currently suffering from a very big problem, which is overthinking. I tend to overthink things. Were this the past me, I probably would have just gone ahead and purchased a bunch of shit without honestly thinking too much into them. Just buying for the sake of buying. But now I am always suffering from indecision. Well, let's try focusing our forces on here. This place has a recon, right? Alright. We should be fine on that front. Get a mech. Interesting maneuver. AI stupidity strikes again. Gotta love the AI for Advanced Wars. They've certainly gotten smarter, but not that much. No. I really need something to take care of that guy. I'm way too afraid. Not next turn. I'm just gonna go guns in a-blazing against that guy. Hope for the best. Or honestly, I came up with a wondrous idea. Aha! Defeated now, bitch! one in that forest. I'm confident we can capture these. We'll suffer some damage, but that'll be fine. Everything is cost effective so far. Every action has been very cost effective so far. I think. Let's buy another tank for both sides. That should be good. Why do they have a missile? Oh my, I just... Lol, how dumb. I think I got this. Ooh. Well, this is problematic. My plan didn't work. Things have gotten way too complicated now in this side because of my indecision. There's something inside this. No. What the hell is this guy doing? Yeah, see, that's because we moved through the forest, we can see. Even though we're not directly next to it. Damn, I am quickly running out of commentary. I don't know what to say. What to say? Oh, na, na, na. Alright, some sacrifices will need to be made. It has to be done eventually. We may as well do it now. Buy 2 tanks for here. Nope. Tank and artillery it is. That'll do. This front's doing mostly fine, honestly. It's got 3 tanks, an artillery, and a whole bunch of infantry. It's good. This one, though, it's doing just as well, but there's way more enemies in this line. More tanks. Let's get some bikes running. I think we might be needing them. Let's just use this unit to scout ahead. See what we can find. Interesting. Interesting. Need some more speed. Not that the enemy can purchase rigs either, but there's actually a bug with the AI of Advanced Wars Days of Ruin apparently. They don't know how to buy rigs. Yeah, the AI will straight up refuse to buy one. And the only way a rig can be used by an AI is if they start off already having one in their team. They already have one pre-deployed. I took care of thee at last. Thou art a threat to me no more. Let's get another recon running. You did good, Battle Copter, you did good. Unfortunately, you might be dying soon. Yeah, things are definitely gonna be getting harder and harder. I think next part will only have one mission from here on out. Because wow, we are running way over the 1.5 hour mark by now. Not very good. Come on, just die. We are winning, son. Another problem a problem I used to suffer to from, and it's an understandable problem, but something you gotta learn isn't all that too important with Advanced Wars movement. Let me explain. Yeah, bye. So whenever I would move a unit, I would always try and make sure they could move the max distance they could ever move. And sometimes I did that to my detriment. Something you should remember is fuel is a thing, although a rare thing, it can run out. So sometimes you should conserve your fuel and minimize your movement and your fuel and your rations or whatever. And sometimes you don't want to move the maximum distance. Like this tank right here. I mean, he could move all the way over here, but maybe you're better off moving into this forest first, or this one, which would still be using your max movement if you go here. So yeah, maybe this might be better, but you don't know what's in here, you know? There might be an ambush, so it'll be better to go in here. What else should I get? I'm kind of already winning. It's even harder to know if you're a noob, whether or not it's time to concede. While there's fog of war. So yeah, to answer your question, why do us noobs like fighting till the bitter end? It's because we are idiots who don't have enough experience to know when a battle is already lost and unwinnable. We don't have enough knowledge and sense for those kinds of things yet. Yard. We're fine. Victory is almost within reach. In the end, I did move that tank to any of those locations I just talked about. Bad example. Do as I say and not as I do. Take my advice, I'm not gonna use them anyway. It really is annoying to have them so zoomed. You will just want to get used to this zoom, even if it is ugly, because it's not very practical to play with this zoom. Much nicer this way. Let's flex and buy a missile. Alright, let's go for an HQ cap and get this over with. Or I can beat up all his units. I believe this is the last one right here.
No! Must escape! But this was just a taste! Now that I've got a weapons supplier, I'll be making your lives miserable. Sleep lightly, soldier boy. The beast rules the night. Yar!
All enemy units have been accounted for. This battle is over.
Somebody tell me where all those raiders got all that firepower.
I can't understand, sir. We destroyed everything they had. Captain, the raiders' leader managed to get away. Looks like he hid in a pile of corpses, then snuck off when it was safe.
That doesn't bode well. I'm sure we'll see his ugly face again. We've got our own goal to reach. Let's move out.
Damn, that's kinda gory and brutal and clever. He's got instincts. He's got survival instincts. Woo, now we're almost at the 2-hour mark. All according to Keikaku, said Lin. Sure it was. Oh, what's... Isabella, is something wrong? Are you feeling alright? I don't know. Isabella, talk to me. What is it? So dizzy. My head. 96938729114. 96938729114. I feel funny. Yeah, you think? You just suddenly started spouting random numbers? Wait a minute. Oh boy! No, it can't be. Well, I'm going to get Dr. Morris. Wait here, Isabella. Please, don't leave.
What's all the commotion over here? Oh no! Get the doc over here on the double! Captain Brenna, judging from the symptoms, there's a good chance Isabella's infected with creeping larynge. Plant virus. Yes, I placed her in quarantine in a temporary laboratory. She must stay safe there now for now. There's no danger of us getting sick, but young people like Will are at risk. What are you doing for her? How long till she's cured? Will's right about you, Captain. You truly are a caring man. But if you have any hope of curing her, I would require highly specialized equipment and facilities. You've got what you've got, Doc. Do your best.
If I may, Captain, I have a thought.
Go ahead.
The shelter the girl told us about, if it truly does exist, perhaps it contains the medical equipment Dr. Morris requires.
You may be onto something there. A shelter like that would be completely airtight, which means an infectious disease would spread like wildfire. Yes, they must have considered it. It's very possible they would have a contingency plan for a situation such as this. I see. Good work, you two. As long as there's a chance, we keep moving. Will, what are you doing out here all alone?
Nothing. I
know you're worried about Isabella. That's a normal reaction. Listen, I don't want you to lose hope. As long as there's life.
I ran away. I ran away from her.
What are you talking about?
I knew Isabella was sick. I didn't go to her. I didn't want to get sick too. I was only thinking about myself. She was really scared, you know. I could see it in her eyes. She wanted me to help her, but I ran away.
You did the right thing, Will. If you'd gone to her, if you'd come into contact with her, you'd be in quarantine too.
But you would have stayed with her, Captain. You help people. That's what you do. You're committed. You're not like me.
I've spent more time running than you'll ever know, kid. Hell, I'm still running.
What do you mean?
All the people I couldn't help, all the soldiers who died because I wasn't good enough. I've spent many a sleepless night telling myself it couldn't be helped, but I did all I could. That's just the sound of me running, Will. Running from a past I'll never escape.
Oh,
You disappointed? I was hoping I could protect my illusion for you. No matter how I grieve or regret my actions, the man who died because of me will still be dead. Isabella's still alive. You've got nothing to regret. There's plenty you can still do right for her.
sir?
Yes, sir. Just remember, Will, if there's life, there's hope.
There should be a counter. Or how many times that quote is said anyway. We've gone on for long enough. Potentially next part we might still be able to do 2, but once we get past chapter 10, all hell breaks loose. It's 1 chapter per part from there on out. So yeah, that is the end for today's part of Days of Ruin. Thank you very much for watching and look forward to the next videos. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm certainly having a good time.